that was a clip from The Hunger Games Mockingjay-Part 2, the final installment of the Hunger Games series, once again starring Jennifer Lawrence as Katniss Everdeen. Joining us now with his review of the film is WSJ film critic Joe Morgenstern. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Tanya.
Joe, how important would you say Jennifer Lawrence's performance is to this film?
I'm a little prejudiced, but I think it's just about everything. She is fundamentally important to the film, and she's a wonder of the movie world. You know, if you look very carefully at your screen, you may see that I'm not the right demographic for this dystopian series. I mean, I've followed it. I understand the logic of it. I'm glad the rebels won, but and the rebels did win, incidentally. My pleasure all along has been watching Jennifer Lawrence, this phenomenon of the movie world. You know, she was a kid when we first discovered her in Winter's Bone. She played a kid from the Ozarks, and I always think that I know something about performances, and I would have sworn that that girl was just an Ozark girl that the producers or the director found on the location. Who knew that she was a trained actress? Now, to think that she has carried this whole 4-part series, The Hunger Games, on her own shoulders and with her own talent, and that now, within a month, December 25th, actually, we're going to see her in yet another David O. Russell comedy called Joy. I mean, no one has ever done that in the movie business. It's like thinking of, I don't know, Katharine Hepburn doing an action movie in her time. You know, one of the great comedians of her time becoming an action hero. Jennifer Lawrence seems to be able to do it all.
Yes, it's so funny. I remember her performance in Winter's Bone. It was the first thing I'd seen her in as well, and I was so blown away by it. And then now to see her where she is now. Looking at all of her performances in this series, do you see growth within the series, within Hunger Games?
Yes, I do. I mean, the character has grown, of course, but from the very outset, the performance that Jennifer Lawrence brought to it was pure, simple, and heartfelt. And somewhere along the line, I remember in one of these reviews quoting her as saying, someone asked her, how much of yourself do you find in Katniss Everdeen? And her answer that I found remarkable was basically not very much.
Wow.
I'm not Katniss Everdeen, saying in effect, I'm a professional actress. This is what I do, and I know how to do this. And she certainly knows how to do the sort of brilliant comedy that David Russell asked her to do in Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle.
Absolutely. And looking at the rest of the film, Joe, does this film offer audiences the satisfying resolution they want to this popular series?
Satisfying, but not triumphant. This is a grim setting in which Katniss and her fellow rebels have struggled against the loathsome President Snow, played very well, I must say, by Donald Sutherland. So maybe fittingly, there is no joy in, not Mudville, but in the districts that Jennifer grew out of, that Katniss Everdeen represents. It's a grim resolution and a grim triumph, but the great triumph is that of the actress.
Absolutely. Well, I will see it just for her performance, Joe.
Oh, do.
Review. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Tanya.